Arthur Kane was once a man of great success, a self-made millionaire who had built his fortune through sharp investments and hard work. Born into a modest family, Arthur had always been driven by a desire to rise above his circumstances. He studied finance, worked tirelessly, and eventually found himself at the pinnacle of his career, managing vast sums of money at Merrill Lynch in Miami. His life was the epitome of the American dream: wealth, a loving wife, and 3 beautiful daughters. But as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. The financial markets, once a source of prosperity for Arthur, began to turn against him. A series of bad investments, combined with an economic downturn, slowly eroded his wealth. The stock market, which had once been his ally, became his enemy, chipping away at his fortune day by day. Arthur watched in horror as his net worth dwindled, and the empire he had built started to crumble. Desperate to regain what he had lost, Arthur doubled down, taking bigger risks in an attempt to recover. But the market was unforgiving. Each gamble only deepened his losses. The once confident and optimistic Arthur became a shadow of his former self, consumed by anxiety and fear. The weight of his debt grew heavier with each passing day, and the man who had once been a millionaire was now drowning in financial obligations he could not meet. The pressure was immense. Arthur felt like a failure, not only to himself but to his family. He had promised them a life of security and comfort, and now he was struggling just to keep them afloat. The thought of facing them, of admitting how dire their situation had become, was unbearable. He felt trapped, with no way out. On a cold, gray morning, Arthur made his way to the Merrill Lynch office in Miami, the place where his dreams had once flourished. But this time, he wasn't there to make deals or strategize investments. Overwhelmed by the despair of his situation, Arthur saw only one way to end his suffering. In a tragic decision, he took his own life, leaving behind a devastated wife and 3 daughters. Arthur Kane's story is a sobering reminder of the dangers of the financial world. His journey from millionaire to debtor was swift and unforgiving, and it serves as a cautionary tale about the risks of the stock market and the emotional toll it can take. His life, once filled with promise, ended in tragedy, a stark illustration of how quickly fortunes can change and the profound impact that financial ruin can have on a person's life.